If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If your mama is annoying, clap your hands. Okay. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if it's your first time here. Appreciate you. I don't know. So if you haven't been here before, my name is Kiabeth, and today I just wanted to film and play with a couple things and show you guys a couple things that I've been using pretty frequently since I got them, and I love them, so I want to share and put together something like really glam, but like not with any colors. So which I know I've been doing a lot of. I've been doing like a lot of colors on my channel lately. So I'm actually going to be using the Tati Beauty. See, is it? Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals palette. I just actually got this in the mail about a week ago. So this is this. How do people do this? Yes, haha. Okay. So this is her. So I'm still gonna use glitter because I can. But it's not gonna be something so colorful and like crazy like I've been doing on my channel. It'll be something a lot more wearable, I think. And then I'm also gonna use sporadically the Blendable that came out, that just launched with Tati Beauty, which I've been using, so I'm not going to show you guys the use size because you're going to judge me. But I wanted to do that, and I just wanted to sit down. I wanted to play with makeup. If I'm being frank, if I'm being honest, I've been sad. I've been sad all day. And to prove that I've been sad, I will tell you what I've eaten today, because that is how you tell if a woman is okay or not. I have had a cup of coffee. I've had 2 Coke Zeros. The small ones though, not the big ones though. And I've had half a bag of hot Cheetos. And I've had half a pound of ham. I'm going through it. I'm for sure going through it. So I think it's important to, number one, allow yourself to feel what you feel. It's really, really important to allow yourself to feel what you feel. And number two, I think it's important to, you know, once you give yourself, give your body, give your mind the chance to acknowledge those sentiments and feel those feelings, to then move on. I'm just gonna play with makeup and I'm gonna talk to you guys and we're gonna have a good time. So thanks for coming back if you have. Thanks for coming at all if this is your first time, and let's get into it. Have you guys ever seen sex education on Netflix? Amazing show. Amazing. We're going to use some witch hazel. I'll try not to blabber too much, but one thing I will say about the show Sex Education is I low-key wish that it wasn't as accessible as, I mean, honestly, young children are doing way worse than this show would even need to do, but like, information about sex is so available. Is it just me? I feel like this wasn't available when I was a kid. Maybe I just wasn't looking for it. So my skin has been ridiculously dehydrated lately, and I'm doing my best. I'm drinking my water, but it's no use. So one thing that I am doing, regardless of if I'm doing a full face of makeup or not, is moisturizing like a mother trucker. I put on like 2, sometimes 3 different moisturizers. So this one, I probably should have put this one on second. Whatever. This is the BOSCIA Cactus Water Moisturizer. So just rub this into the skin. It has like a very like jelly, like I imagine the TATCHA water cream feels like this, but the Tarte boost of H2O or something like that feels just like this, but it makes my skin feel really nice. Again, it's been super dehydrated, so I just kind of like, I spread it all over my face, and then I kind of like press it into the skin just to make sure that we're actually absorbing it. I don't know if that really makes a difference, but it's what I've been doing. My baby needs moisture. So dry. Wow. So around the vast perimeter of my face, I'm going to prime with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Nothing new, nothing new. So the same thing, I kind of like spread it, and then I also like doing this. It's very sticky. Put it on my nose. On the forehead, the forehead, the forehead. Gonna use the TATCHA Silky Face Primer. And then we're gonna put this under the eyes. So, as to not bore y'all with my foundation routine, I don't know, on my last video I tried the Juvia's Place I Am Magic, the Velvety Matte Foundations. Amazing, absolutely bomb. I just want to kind of play. So I'm going to do a very light foundation. I'm going to use my old go-to. So I'm going to do the Too Faced Born This Way. And I'm going to fill in my brows. And I'll be right back. And I'm back, sis. Oh god, I'm sorry. I am not making fun of the British English accent. I'm watching Sex Education, which is British, and I love the accent. So, my eyebrows are on, however, and in true Kia fashion, I have a drink. Wait a second. And I got the foods. I haven't eaten real food today, so bear with me. I thought about it. And it doesn't make sense for me to come back and with my face on because I'm going to do my eyes first. I want to do glitter and the glitter might fall. So I'm going to switch into voiceover mode, zoom you guys in, and do my eye makeup. Alright, hey guys, so first things first is that we're going to prime our eyelids with the Louise eyeshadow base. And I'll go ahead and link down below what the actual shade is. I'm just going to go ahead and use my brush to blend this out, and then we're going to go ahead and get into the transition shades. Going into the Tati Beauty eyeshadow palette and picking up the matte shade in Soothe. I'm going to pick up my fluffy brush, and then I'm going to use this as my transition shade. So, you know, similar to a lot of my looks, I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I concentrate this above where my crease actually is, right? Because I always like to bring my eyeshadow a little higher since my eyes are hooded. I want to make sure you can actually see it. And then I'm also making sure to connect that into like the start of my eyebrow and winging it out past the end of my actual eyebrow as well. You'll also see me go back and just intensify the transition shade a little bit more just to make sure I kind of get a little bit more depth into it. I switched brushes, so I went from an M441 to an M433 just to get a little bit more dimension, but still using that exact same shade. Next, I'm going to go into the Ritual shade in Matte. And then I'm going to put this still in the crease, but at the lower part of my new little transitioner crease that I created. I'll go ahead and have the most intense amount of pigment right there, like where my eyebrow arches, and then I'll slowly blend that both inwards and outwards, following the same shape that I laid down with Soothe. When I was first going for this look, I was kind of moving more towards, a kind of, keep saying kind of, a more blown out look, and I was going to cut the whole crease and have like a nice matte light shade, but then I ended up just doing a smoky eye anyway, so you guys will see. Now going back in with my M433, and I'm picking up Soothe again. Here's where I kind of decided that I didn't want to do the whole look I was going for previously, so I'm just buffing this into the outer portion of my lid, and then I'm going to just blend that into the transition, the crease shade, and just bring it in a little bit as well.
now I'm going in with the shade Aura in matte, and I'm picking up a nice condensed brush, and instead of doing a really dramatic cut crease, I want this look to be very wearable. I want it to be very easy to do, even though I'm slow as hell, but you can do this really quickly. So I'm going to pick this up, and I'm just going to kind of cut a fake crease into my eye using this shade, starting at the base of my lid, right in the corner of like my tear duct. And then I'm bringing it higher than where my lid actually, ends on the top there, and then just bringing it outwards and blending it together with those, with Soothe and with Ritual. So you'll see me go back and forth and blend that out. So because I ran out of black eyeliner, I'm actually going into Memory Matte with a flat brush. I'm going to start pressing this into my lash line, and then once I have the majority of the pigment just pressed on there, you'll see me go in and kind of just drag it outwards along the outside of my eye. I'm still following my natural kind of eye shape, just to give myself a little bit of a look that I'm wearing eyeliner.
So I do want to do some glitter. I really like this matte look, so y'all could totally stop right here, but I'm trying to cheer myself up, and glitter always does that. So let's do it. So we have a lot of glitters to pick from. We have all of these right here. I've been going into the Aura glitter, which is this one, quite frequently. I'm going to show them to you guys. I mean, if you're into makeup, you've definitely seen this before, but if you're not, you want to press it. So like, it's not really like those glitters that like you just like, but that's Aura. She's amazing, and it has like, I can't even explain the reflect on this. It's like has some green in there, but there's still some I don't know. She's amazing. I'm thinking though of going into Soothe, because this one, it's a little bit more golden. So this is Aura, and then this is Soothe. I'm so tempted to do Aura. I think I'm gonna do Soothe. Okay, so how to apply glitter on the lids by Kiabeth. Going to take your finger here. You're going to dip into the glitter, and then you're going to press on your eyes. Press, children, press. So again, you could totally leave this here. I would probably like go out like this, but I want glitter, so I'm gonna do glitter. So I'm gonna do a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna take my pinky finger, so I take as little as possible, or as little surface area as possible. Swirl it in just a little bit, right? So there she is. And then Tati kind of does this in her demos. Just kind of like tilt your head back a little bit, and then you just press it where you want it. So I kind of just want it in the center here, and I want it to kind of diffuse up. So since most of the glitter is already down, just kind of pressing it slightly upwards, just like that. Yes. Alright, so there's one eye with glitter, one eye without glitter. I dub them both equally. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do it the foundation. I said I was gonna do it before. I'm gonna do it now. I'll be right back. We're back. So I put on my foundation, but I promised you guys I was gonna use the Blendiful. So I'm gonna use it to buff out my concealer. That's what we're gonna do today. Like I said, I have used it before and I really enjoy it, so it's not like a first impressions, but I think it's really cool and like easy to use, and like it's not like difficult to, I've never used anything like this before. So like this one was the first like kind of like powder puff kind of thing I've used, and you don't just need to use it for powder. Actually, you can kind of see, just put your finger like that, and then just like and bring it up into the eye. I'm just kind of like using this to kind of clean up my eyeshadow a little bit. I don't want it to be super sharp, but I just to kind of brighten that whole area up where the shadow was underneath. I didn't put a crazy amount of foundation on my face just now. So that just blended it out. And I'm not really like swiping, I'm actually just like really pressing everything in. Now there are a couple pieces of my face where I want a little bit more coverage, so I'm taking the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. This concealer is more so like the color of my skin and not really lighter, so I use it to like actually conceal as opposed to highlighting. So what I have been using this for a lot more often, or more frequently, you know what I'm saying. What I use this for the most is actually my powder, which I guess makes sense because it's a powder puff. So I still mix in both of my powders, the Hourglass Veil and then the Anastasia Loose Setting Powder. So I'll grab like this bigger end, or sometimes I'll like turn it here when I'm going to set my under eye. So I've been drier, right? So I've been using the Hourglass Veil to set my under eye. So I'll grab a little bit of the powder there, and then I just set my face, or set my under eye. And I'm not using a whole bunch of powder, just a little bit, and then just pressing it into the under eye. Done. And then I'll take a little bit more, and I'll do the other eye. Okay, now to set the rest of my face, I do take the bigger section of it, basically this section, and I stick it. I still dunk it into both powders, so I'll dunk it into a little bit of the Anastasia, a little bit of the Hourglass Veil, and then I pat it on my face. So I'm going to do the rest of my face just the way I always do it. So I'm going to bronze, blush, and highlight. And I will be right back. Hello. Oh. Bitch, you are not wearing lipstick. Uno momento. Alrighty. So I did everything else off camera. I used my bronzer, my blush, and my highlight, which I don't know why it's like, I feel like it's extra beaming today. I really hope that's like picking up on camera because, oh yeah, it is. Anyways, and I did my lower lash line. I really just used, what the fuck? I need to stop cussing. I did my lower lash line and I used the two main colors I used. I used Soothe and I used Ritual. And that's it. I did some mascara. We're done. Now we're gonna do the lips. And don't y'all dare come for me. I don't give a damn. This one's not messed up. But I'm using the JACLYN lipstick in Sophia. Sometimes I use lip liner, sometimes I don't, so. It's pretty. And then to make it a little more nudier, I'm using my favorite nude, which is the Huda Beauty in Anniversary. This could have really easily been like maybe without the highlight, like without such an intense highlight, this could have really easily been like a soft glam kind of look, but I wanted glitter. Bought the glitter. Alrighty guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys had a good time playing with makeup with me again. My skin looks not so dry, so I'm really happy about that. I tried a little bit less like fake though. I tried a little bit less like foundation and like powder and stuff like that. This did a really good job of spreading around the powder without like caking it on, so I don't feel super like heavy or anything like that. And my highlight is popping. I'll just come a little closer so you can see that. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the look. And the thing I want to say before closing off this video is, if you're having a bad day, if you're sad, if you're angry, whatever's going on, just take some time to do something that makes you happy. It can be the silliest thing in the world. It could be playing with makeup. But don't let yourself fall too hard in that rut. Let yourself feel your feelings and acknowledge your feelings because you're a person and they're there, but don't get sucked into them. You're better than that, you're stronger than that, so just like I am too. So if you're having a bad day, I hope that this helped in any way, shape, or form. Maybe gave you a giggle, a schmiggle, a laugh. But this is all I had for y'all today, so I hope that you guys had a good time playing with makeup with me, and I'll see you on the next one. I should probably boil the water. What the fuck? Why is my skin so dry?